Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly read. I am coming at you here on Wednesday, and let's take a look and see what energies want to bubble up to the surface for you here, okay? So let's dive in. I'll put these aside here. Focus on this. We're going to start with what Spirit wants you to know, career, money, finance, and then love, okay? So we'll touch a little bit on everything, okay? All right. Hope all is well, guys. Thanks for all the love. Thanks for all you that booked private reads with me. I so appreciate it. If you're interested, click the link in the description box below. But let's dive in. What is going on for Aquarius this particular week? Coming at you here on Wednesday till the end of the week with this fresh energy. What's going on with Aquarius? What do we get? Wow. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. And give me one more. Okay, and we're at the bottom of the deck. This is you working really hard. This is you really focusing in on your skill. Now, a lot of you could be just focusing in on your work. You're putting in a lot of work into something to get the balance that you desire. There's some sort of conflict about your stability, and it's about turning over a new leaf on a new beginning with the Fool card. Interesting, you got two major arcana out of the three cards here. I got the Emperor, which is Aries energy, of course, and then I've got the Fool card, which is that new beginning, but there's some sort of conflict in putting something on strong, solid ground for a new beginning. So there could be just a little bit of a delay. So you've been working really, really hard. You're overcoming a past way of thinking regarding your independence, okay? And you've got an opportunity here. There's no doubt you've got an opportunity here, but I feel that it's something having to do with being in gratitude, putting in the work about, to overcome a memory of the past regarding your independence. So something about that is really, really key. We're going to dive in a little bit deeper and see what else comes through. Let's take a look and see what else wants to reveal itself. So in terms of this conflict here, what Spirit wants you to know is that you've already gone through some sort of transformation. Maybe that you were caught in some sort of illusion, like a scorpionic energy in the Seven of Cups. And it could have been that you had to transform yourself and kind of move in a different direction, that you had to go through some sort of change. It was an ending from a conflict. And then now it's about getting out of illusion and fantasy. And now, again, it's about being serious. Hey, I'm putting in the work. I'm going to change this. I want this independence for myself. And there's something about a memory that's holding me back. And it could be this situation, or it could be I get scorpionic energy, fire energy, and water energy coming through. But it's getting rid of the veil of illusion and being a lot more practical. Give me more on this Emperor energy. Just give me more what Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, you've got a new beginning to put something on strong, solid ground for your independence. Yes. Look at this, guys. The Emperor, which is Aries energy. Now, you could have that in your chart or someone around you. This could be a boss figure or father figure. Whatever the case may be, it's an opportunity here towards manifestation of prosperity, towards your independence. So you have a dream. You have something that you've wanted to do to get the stability and security that you want. There is an opportunity here. So whether you think you have it, it's a new opportunity for this manifestation and abundance. Using your resources wisely and getting that independence that you desire. So if you're kind of afraid that you're not there, you're right there, guys. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. So it's like giving and receiving. Others are helping you out. You're helping others out. Or there is an equal give and take that brings in a sort of balance for this birthing of a new beginning. Okay. You could be getting help from assistance from someone, an organization, whatever that case may be, a loan, a business loan. This could be an opportunity to balance something out in some sort of way. Now, this new beginning with the Fool card, it's a new adventure. It's something you haven't done before, or you're stepping up in a situation that you haven't done before. Look at the Emperor comes out again. Some things are hidden. Like this new beginning is the path is hidden. In terms, it's hidden here. It's an adventure. But it's going to lead to prosperity because the Emperor comes in again. So I just feel that there is, with the Moon card, Pisces energy, the unconscious, the unconscious, some things might be hidden regarding this adventure to put something on strong, solid ground. So you're a little bit like concerned. And I'm just following what the cards are saying. Any sort of advice is going to be important for you here. What do we get? 10 of Cups, guys. Focus on long-term stability. and overcome the obstacles. You are not a victim and you're not paralyzed. Take that passion and go for it, guys. You got all the clarity that you need, okay, to balance something out. Sagittarius energy at the bottom of the deck. So keep your eye on the prize of what you want, your stability, your security, long-term happiness. The Ten of Cups is coming out. Plus you got the Ace of Cups here, okay? And not to mention you got the Ace of Wands with new inspiration. So focus on what you want, overcome and jump over the any sort of a past way of old thinking. Oh, I can't change this. That's a mindset that can shift, and that is what it wants you to shift that to new inspiration because you got the clarity. So you got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the clarity. I mean, there's nothing more than what you need right now here, guys, to push something forward, especially getting the clarity that, you know, in something that you love or in the clarity in love. There's already been growth. It looks like you're doing something that that is uncharted in some sort of way. And again, it could be something you haven't done before, but you put in a little bit of work into it. But you got the clarity and the manifestation is here. Okay. So any sort of advice that's going to be key for you, what Spirit wants you to know about this? Powerful, guys. Powerful. All right, what do we get here? Speaking in front of people brings me joy. Now, for some of you, it could be doing that. It could be speaking in front of others, and that's where you're supposed to be, okay? So that's what I'm getting. That's what Spirit wants you to know most, okay? Let's take a look at what comes through in career, money, and finance and see if that resembles anything, okay? So if we focus in on career, money, and finance, what is it that we get for Aquarius? Career, money, and finance for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know most regarding career, money, and finance? It's going to be key. Let's just take a look real quick. I want to ask a few things here, okay? You're thinking about something right now, right? You're thinking about something. You're coming to an end of getting out of the head of a mindset, all right? How you can move forward is to go forward on and focus on your creativity. Focus in on your love, your spirituality, your intuition. You've gone through an emotional awakening and you're getting out of the head, all right? This is an old way of thinking, but it's coming to an end. It's the Nine of Swords. So if you've been in depression, despair, fear, or feeling anxiety, staying up at night, you're at a breaking point and things are shifting, okay? You're thinking about, you're kind of like at this Four of Cups here, you know, contemplation, thinking about something. Maybe you're discontent, you're kind of bored, you feel indifferent about kind of moving forward. Let's take a look at what can help you in this process, okay? Let's take a look, because it looks like that how you can move forward is focus on your creativity is what this is saying. And what's blocking you is whatever's in your mind. But let's take a look at that. What do we get? This says you have an opportunity to change it. Yeah, could be dealing with some sort of deception, could be from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could be Virgo energy as well, but I get the Magician. This is saying is that you've got the tools to be able to manifest and create and the resources to take that inspired action. Just like we saw the Ace of Wands in the previous spread. All right. So if you're taking on all this energy, is you have all the capabilities to get out of your head, an old way of thinking, and move forward with the moving forward with taking direct action, being objective, just focusing forward on don't be too patient, don't be too much of a perfectionist, but focus in on overcoming this old way of thinking. There's something about an old way of thinking that is in your mind. Is anything that wants to come out for this? What wants to come out for Aquarius on this Nine of Swords regarding their work? What is it that is affecting them that's going to be key that they need to be aware of? See, in the past, you didn't have your own personal space and you had to share often. And now you can create an area of zen and harmony. And now you realize that you can open your heart to others. Opening your heart, opening up your creativity is going to be very key. That may, resonate with some of you. Okay. Let's take a look at this. What is it that you're thinking about over here? What do we get? Your current situation is no longer, oh my gosh, being a victor over the victimization. Look at this as being paralyzed, feeling like a victim. You're thinking about that, and then this is coming out like you're overcoming it. This is success, achievement, and prosperity, guys. This is receiving some sort of reward. So you are thinking about how you overcame something, manifesting what you want, taking direct action. And with the Ace of Cups, how you can move forward is use your creativity. Use that Page of Pentacles. Ooh, it's going to happen fast. Take some fast action. There's some fast news that comes in, a new opportunity that brings in prosperity and abundance. And this is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, like I said, is creativity and emotional awakening, spirituality, intuition, love. So there could be love coming through here that brings forth an opportunity of prosperity, doing something that you love or from someone that you love. Whatever the case may be, it's a message. Could be hearing from a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Fast action, travel, change, and movement comes through here. So it's about acting fast, guys. Okay, so it's about acting fast through this process too. All right. Anything more that's going to be key for you in career, money, and finance? What else do we get? Okay, what do we get? You've been enlightened. The Hangman is in reverse. And you're going to have to make a sacrifice on something and put your energy and focus on growth and rewards. Okay, make sure that you're taking that inspired action, and you're going to put something to an end. All right, you got the Nine of Swords here and the Ten of Swords here, so it's done. Okay, and this was giving you that hint. Like thinking that, oh, I'm paralyzed, I can't move, I'm stuck here. No, you're not stuck. There's always a solution, and a smart Aquarian as you are, you've got that opportunity to create what it is that you want to see. So it wants you to visualize what it is that you want and get into that energy and be resourceful and take action and move forward. It's fast action. You could, like I said, you could be hearing from someone or something just downloads on you really quick, and you're putting in the work and looking for some sort of results, but you're getting out of this old way of thinking. So the Ten of Swords is done once and for all about that, which is really, really cool. Okay, what do you need to know about this? Before I ask the question, what do you need to know about this Magician energy as you manifest? What does Aquarius need to know most as they manifest during this time in their work, in their career, and in their finances? What does Aquarius need to know most? What do we get? You are destined to be abundant in all areas of your life. So you might want to note that down in the comments, guys. I am destined to be abundant in all areas of my life. You have to remember that you are not this. You've had victory over this, and you've had enough time to think about it. Okay. So this is no longer contemplating. This is taking action with the Knight of Swords, moving forward. A message come through, fast action and news, and it has you moving forward. Okay. So any other advice in terms of career, money, and finance for Aquarius? What do we get? What do we get? I am important enough to have what I want. Yes, you are. Now, some of you might want to put this in the comments below, okay? I am important enough to have what I want. Yes, remember that when that old little, old way of thinking, that is negative kind of creeps up on you. You're like, no, I am important enough to have what I want. I am destined to be abundant in all areas of my life. So it wants you to remember that, guys, okay? It's about this mind shift right now, and there's opportunities, but you have to take action and move forward and see yourself as a success as you are, okay? And you know that's available for you, okay? So let's take a look at what comes through in love, all right? What comes through in love? Let's take a look what comes through in love for Aquarius during this time. What does Aquarius need to know most regarding love? Okay, let's take a look. We've got that there. Too many flipped over here. Okay, but let's take a look. I saw the 10 of Wands. Wow, too many. I saw the 10 of Wands come out. So it could be that you are letting go of some sort of burdens. My gosh. Okay, so the ones that are flipping over, the one I'm going to take on the ground here that fall on the table. Okay, well, what's that? Okay, so what do we have here? Nine of Pentacles, focusing on your independence, passionately moving forward on a new beginning. So, this is about, focusing on your stability and your security and being in gratitude where you're at. Nine of Pentacles is coming up again. It showed up in your first spread. What Spirit wants you to know. Your independence, some of you might have a cat. This is coming to fruition. So this is focusing in on rewarded efforts, success, material security, luxury, achievement. Then passionately moving forward on a new beginning in love with the Fool card. Okay, so I think that for some of you, you wanted to focus on your stability first. Okay, and that's what I was coming through. Anything more that's going to be key? What do we have? Nine of Cups, a wish coming true, guys. Nine of Cups, a wish coming true. Your stability and security and your independence was really key. Yeah, you got the clarity that you needed. Ace of Swords. Again, that's coming out. We had that previously. But this is, you got the clarity that you need to make your dreams come true, and you're doing it, and you're passionately moving forward in love, okay? Passionately moving forward. Yep, Ace of Cups. You're passionately moving forward in love, and you are focusing in on growth and stability and security. You've got a new beginning in love, and it has you moving forward with that, like the Prince of Swords. And I do get the Hierophant energy. So this is, you're doing what brings peace to your life on this new beginning. It's all about, cutting through the clouds, seeing the bigger picture. What makes Aquarius happy? What is it that brings peace to your life? You could be a spiritual teacher, getting guidance from others, or following your guidance, or some sort of mentor, or you're connecting with the divine. So a lot of connection with the divine coming through here. Okay, so I feel that this new beginning in love is this new way of, now you want to move forward. This is making the movement of moving forward now. So I feel that now you're moving forward on this, but you're focusing in on what brings peace to your life in this transition. You had to go through some sort of change before this could actually come out. Okay. Anything more that you need to keep in mind regarding love? What do we get? Yep, you had to get rid of old outdated thinking, and now you can passionately move forward and have fun, date, you're talking with others, you're moving on. Some of you are happily single right now, okay? You're living in the moment and you're having fun. So it's kind of like a break after finding your stability. And then, I feel you'll be ready after that. But yeah, look at, and then Cupid zero. Have faith, love is coming in. A surprise invitation or meeting. You might be hesitant at first about it, okay? What does Aquarius need to know about Cupid's arrow here? Sun card, new inspiration. Well, it's going to bring in a lot of new inspiration and by a new vitality. You're going to feel like a kid. Could be done with a Leo. It's getting you out of the conflict, and it focuses in on teamwork and collaboration. So this new opportunity brings in teamwork and collaboration. I get fire and water, and that's the type of energy that's coming through here. Yeah, about overcoming the obstacles and having a successful completion. So whatever this, getting out there is going to be really important. Dating is going to be really helpful for you, getting you out of some sort of old energy. Look at, I get the Star card coming through here. A successful completion and stepping into love with a new beginning. Wow. Is there anything else that you need to be reminded about as it pertains to love? Let's pull an oracle for you here. Anything that you need to be reminded of about love that is going to be key for you here? What do we get? Belladonna Visions. Ooh, so this is a 28 card. Now this reduces to a 10. So this is beautiful, guys. This is guidance, clarity. It's kind of like, as you move forward in love, you're cautious because you know what you've gone through, but you know what it looks like to defer and change your route as you deem necessary. But I feel that you know what brings in growth and what brings in guidance. What brings in growth for you, and you're listening to your guidance, I should say, in this process. Okay, so interesting. So getting the clarity that you need, you're standing firm and having healthier boundaries. Okay. And this is a plant, by the way, guys. The belladonna is a plant of beauty and of danger. It's very captivating, but it's deadly in quiet form. So I don't know, literature talks a lot about this too, but this is focusing in on opening your mind in love and expanding yourself into the creative unknown in love. So she is really saying, okay, I want you, Aquarius, to listen and breathe in the wisdom that she's offering you right now, that she take your uniqueness that you have and run with it. Okay. Let the goddess lift you up. Let the belladonna lift you up into the night and really move you forward with conviction. Let change be the key right now. Okay. Change is taking its course and it's unfolding into this next chapter ahead. So this is saying, wake up from the sleep, and this is about moving forward. You're the master of your own emotions. You're the master of your soul, and this is about sharing your passions. You could be, I don't know, sharing passions with another person. You could be a teacher to another. But this is about lean on your experiences, Aquarius, and trust your intuitive ability to really navigate the unknown in love, and to get you to move forward where you want to be. Okay, so you're not showing your hand, I feel, and but you can resist the new chapter of love and stay in old patterns, or you can move forward. So this is saying, what do you want it to be? Okay. So you know what's best for you. If need be, you might, in a connection, you might have to cut the cord and walk in some sort of way. But you know what is best for you here. So it's kind of like you're going to know, and there's advice coming through here. So, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you're looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. If not, guys, send you so much love and light. Smash that like button if you're still here, guys. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.